Scorpio Rising, we're back. I'm back for your monthly December 2024 tarot reading. If you're here because you're born in October or November, you're like, this is my reading only if you were born at sunrise. So go to astrocharts.com or some similar type of website to get your full birth chart so you can find out what your rising sign is. You need to know your exact time of birth. That will probably be on your birth certificate. Scroll down and you're looking for your ascendant sign. That is another name for rising sign. Oh, let's hurry up and just get into this because I'm eager to know. I'm also a Scorpio rising and I need to know what's the vibe this month for us Scorpio risings. What is the vibe? December 2024, Scorpio rising. What's the vibe? Isolation, rejected, left alone, and self-inflicted. All right, well, self-inflicted, I could see that. Like, I've got the smallest of circles right now that I've probably ever had in my life. And I don't even have, like, the reason why I went away is because the job that I worked at closed. And I had a really supportive circle there, and now it's like, okay, well, if you're not like directly in my life, then support isolated, then I'm not going to be able to keep up with you very well. It's like who I see every day. Those are the people that I'm close to, and so that went away. You know, that's sad, but I healed from it. I moved on, but it's definitely not the same anymore. Scorpio rising, December 2024. What? Yeah, isolated. We get it. Okay. December 2024. Oh my God. Okay. Scorpio rising, December 2024. Let's get it. How does Scorpio rising appear in December 2024? I don't know. I still feel charged up. Getting some work done, bossing, following a teaching, a method of learning, especially if it's spiritual in nature or academic, like being in school. This could also be being put into a position of authority, which has happened to me. It's very strange. What do we have? Scorpio risings. What do we have in December 2024? All right, letting our guard down. Healing from wounding. The worst is over. That's good. Yeah, building intuition. Kind of entrapped by a new situation. Yeah, that feels right. What else? But, you know, there's help along the way too. There's help along the way. Yeah, there's a new situation that you really, if you were trying to escape like me, ain't no way. Ain't no way. I was like, I got a new job and then it was like instant bad vibes for no logical reason either. It seemed on paper to be wonderful. So I ran the fuck out of there. And then this other place, it was like, okay, I want to invest in this. And that's where I am now. Yeah, it's been chaos right from the jump. And it's tough, man. And I don't feel like every reading that I did, it was just the same flavor or a different flavor of the same thing. So if that's going on in your life too, my sympathies, my deepest sympathies, but it's building strength. And there is someone like for me and my partner's in it with me as well, my husband, because we both work there and we both lost our job. We both worked at the same place then and now. So at least we have someone to kind of empathize, right? What are we thinking about? What's Scorpio rising thinking about in December 2024? What's Scorpio rising thinking about? All kinds of shit. Like what? Like how you know, we are proud of ourselves and how far we've come, yet we don't have it all. The abundance is lacking. Where's the money that was promised? But also like you know, a new level of confidence and power, leadership, looking hot and feeling good, but also just like that's not enough. I really need that secure home base, and I need you know, a voice and a message and a communication and to get out there. I need like emotional you know, with the Queen of Cups, like, which we have it, I think, on some level, but like, you know, increasing a feeling of purpose and divine timing and just being intuitionally led through all of this instead of like a chaotic, like, you know, am I coming? Am I going? What should I do? What about this? What about that? And just trying to problem solve a bunch of stuff right now. Like, yeah. What's going on at home for Scorpio rising in December? Yeah, just a kind of accepting it is what it is. You know, could things be better? Of course. I would love to buy a home and not still be living in an apartment after 10 years, but yet here we are, you know, it's just what's going on. And there's without a lot of momentum and or major change. That's just how it is for right now. What is Scorpio rising doing in December 2024? What is Scorpio rising doing in December 2024? Yeah, just kind of hiding out. Hiding out. What else? You know, trying to celebrate small wins, but also just feeling like out of place. Like this isn't where I'm supposed to be right now. Yeah. There's still some kind of cleanup that needs to be done. Emotional cleanup. If that's the answer, I'm like, what else can I fucking do? The Scorpio rising readings, of course, are always so personal for me. I hope that it relates to other Scorpio risings because I feel like this is just my reading and that's it. I hope it's useful to someone who's watching this for sure. What's going on at work? Oh, do I want to know? I already know. What's going on at work for Scorpio rising? Yeah, it's not what I fucking want. Oh, it's not what we want. Okay, but there's a reason for the path, and it has to do with being overly critical and too logical to a fault. Not having all the answers, but like kind of parading around being a know-it-all. Okay. Okay. There's also some kind of unfinished business with someone who's a know-it-all. I cannot accept that. I hate that for myself. What's gonna happen? Okay, let's just get into this. With this know-it-all person, when is it gonna be done and dusted? Like, what's the thing that we need to learn as Scorpio risings to kind of heal this emotional wounding and move past it? What is it? Okay, let's get something else then. Scorpio rising in December 2024. What's the thing that we need to learn about this person who's a know-it-all at our workplace? What do we need to learn to kind of move forward? Check in with your body and release any tension you are carrying. Okay. What do we need to learn? Is that just it? That can't be it. All right, let's keep going. Maybe we'll get more ideas on this. The people that are closest to us in our lives right now. It's not a burden worth having. Not the people, but the situation. It's not a burden worth having. We don't need to worry about this person who's a know-it-all who actually doesn't know shit and they're causing chaos and drama. Like, who cares? Who cares that they're wrong? Who cares that they're dumb? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? Okay. Okay. Our relationship. Scorpio rising in 2024, December 2024. What are our people doing in our lives? What are they up to? And they're working on building something permanent and stable and lasting. A legacy. What else? What else? They're Taurus types, right? What else are they doing? You're bossing the fuck up. Yeah, that's that. They're really working on getting their money up. They are kind of taking their seat. They're picking up their crown and sitting on the throne of having the wisdom, the intuition, the knowledge, and the discipline to step into a place of power. Yeah, I know in my life, my person has really changed a lot. Yeah, it's awesome to see. It's inspiring. And it's like, it's a relief too, because, when someone has been kind of outside of their power, you're like, man, are we, I don't know. Yeah, it's just, it's kind of a relief for me to see that happen because I'm very happy for him. What do others have right now that is affecting us? The Scorpio risings out there. December 2024. What do other people have? What do other people have right now? That's kind of playing an influence. Yeah, waking up and smelling the coffee. They're being honest, truthful, clarity. They'll do whatever it takes to follow their gut and to, like, it's uncompromising how much people are saying, no, this is what I feel is right now. Yeah. Yeah, that's where the help along the way comes in because we're over here saying, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Like, what about over here? What about over there? You know, I do have self-love and self-respect now, but like I'm looking for the total package and this just ain't it. And our people are just like, no, I can at least be honest now that I'm not going to compromise on what I feel to be right. It doesn't mean everything's known and figured out, but with the moon reversed and the high priestess, it's like no punches are pulled. It's total truth, like from the soul. They could even be sharing some really personal stuff, some things that they might have not felt comfortable saying before. And even, hey, I'm sorry if it makes you cry, but I need you to know that that shirt looks stupid on you. Like, it's like, hey, we're really telling the truth. Of course, as Scorpio risings respect the fuck out of that. It's good to see that reflected in others around us, right? What's Scorpio rising learning about in December 2024? Keeping the faith through dark times. Taking a positive approach and giving positive messaging too, like showing up and being like, I'm going to make the most of this. I'm going to look at this situation as a cup half full, even though it's literally a fucking tower. It's like, this is going to go to shit, but let's make the most of it while we're here. Oh, I relate to that so much. And what's going to be built? What's going to be created by Scorpio rising by the end of the month? I mean, more security, more wisdom, more building a type of mastery that serves us in a really practical way, where it's even like, I can put this on my resume, or it's very practical and pragmatic what we're working on right now. It's going to create greater stability and wealth at the end of the day. What out there in the outer world is going to help Scorpio rising in December 2024? The devil. Hmm? Hmm. Looking at the dark side. Looking at people who are suffering, people who are addicted, people who are in negative thought and emotional mental patterns, and seeing those as a reflection of ourselves. With the isolation here, there's not really anyone else to blame for shit in our lives at this time. It's just the circumstance, right? And no, it's more than that. It's the results of our own actions or inactions. So, when we see devil related behavior in others, it's an opportunity to look at that and be like, how do I do that? What am I addicted to? What am I reliant on that doesn't serve me? It's definitely diving into some darker parts of ourselves that we've been too distracted by others or too willing to depersonalize onto others and say it's your fault. Now it's like if you're looking out in the outer world and it's someone that had nothing to do with you, it's just some person on the internet, right? You're scrolling TikTok or you're on YouTube like I am, or like I don't just mean making this video, like I fucking constantly watch YouTube. You're just looking into an outer world, for a fact that there's no way that this person could have been influenced by you or be influencing you. Like, so then all that, the only thing that's left is to think about it in a non what's the word, hypothetical way of, if this person is like spiraling right now, in what ways have I spiraled? If this person has, gosh, that actually hits really close to home. Like I watched this documentary on HBO right before I started doing these readings again, and it was called Breath of Fire, and it was about this lady that got caught up and perpetuated a freaking cult around Kundalini yoga and telling other people what was what, but then it was like the greed got to her and shit fucking spiraled. And like the whole time I'm watching this, I like led my intuition led me to it. First of all, my husband suggested we watch a documentary, and then I went right to this. And the whole time, like, I'm just thinking, oh my God, she's a Scorpio rising. Oh my God, she's got to be. I even like in the middle was like scrolling, trying to find out her birth chart. Like I have to confirm or deny this. And then right 4 or 5 minutes before the end of the entire fucking series, and some Instagram video that she had posted, and by the way, she passed away. Like shit got wild, okay? Just watch it. You're Scorpio rising too, right? So just watch this shit. But like it was just seeing like the mirror shadow side of myself, because like all the stuff that she was doing, I was like, damn, I used to be like that when I first got into spirituality. I was sitting there telling everybody about themselves, and like I was such a fucking know-it-all, bro. That has such a like that was really important that I watched that. And if you feel like that is interesting to you, go watch it. But anyway, what I was saying, like 4 or 5 minutes right before the end of the thing, she said something about being a Scorpio rising, and my husband was like, like fuck, fuck, it was true, it was true, and it really just revealed to me. It freaked me out. Like I was like, am I even gonna continue like doing readings? Do I have the right to fucking tell people about themselves? Like, oh, it freaked me out. I really had to sit and consider it for a minute. And I think that, like, ultimately, the conclusion I came to is that my husband was like, well, are you going to be taking money from people and then like just spending it on 5-star meals? I was like, probably not, I don't know. And then he was like, are you going to be getting people to work for you and not paying them at all? And I was like, don't plan on it. And he was just kind of showing how extreme the situation got with this cult and this lady, and kind of showing me in contrast, like, you're not going to go that far. But I don't know, you know, I have to be careful. Yeah. And my CPU is chugging right now. I need to stop and check in with myself. I think, check in too. Like, why am I doing this? And is this the right thing to do? And all of that is really important. Sorry, this just turned into a reading for myself, but I haven't done one in a while. I hope this is useful to the other Scorpio risings watching. All right, so what is going to be hurtful out there to look at in the world to the Scorpio risings in December? What's going to be harmful or like not be useful to Scorpio rising in December 2024? What's going to be harmful? Yeah, just like other people saying you should do this and you should do that, that element has replayed itself in almost every single reading I've done so far this month. For the energy all around, then seems to be that only we know what's best for ourselves and our journey. This is highly personal. Fielding ideas from the crowd is not anything to be done. Additionally, though, I feel like comparing oneself with others is not the play. We all have something different to bring to the table, and we really are each unique in our own way. Although there's similarities, of course, there's 8 billion fucking people in the world. We each have our own thing to bring to the table, and comparing ourselves with others is not something we need to be doing right now. It's not going to help. All right, and then limitations. What's limiting Scorpio rising in December 2024? What's limiting Scorpio rising in December 2024? It's limiting. Just trying to come up with some kind of new idea, being impulsive, not staying the course. Impulsively, like getting carried off with some other idea. We already have something in motion here. We need to stick with it and see it through, follow it through. Do the follow through. What else? More, new energy of like, yeah, okay. We know what we need to be doing. With the Judgment card in reverse, this is my favorite card. When it's in reverse, it's like you already got that calling. You already heard that message or had that like shock, lightning bolt of, oh my God, this is what I need to do. Worrying about how it doesn't make you money or getting carried off with some other impulsive idea is going to limit how successful we'll be at the goal, at the journey of learning or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Okay. Let's get clarifying life situations. Scorpio rising December 2024. Let me shuffle these actually. Scorpio rising December 2024. Learning secrets. Stay open-minded and receptive as you uncover hidden truths and embrace the lessons they offer. Yeah, I was like kind of focusing on secrets like over here on my little book earlier. There's something that like we don't see about ourselves that's like going to be revealed, especially through the work situation, and kind of worried about what, how are we going to move forward, and like I want to let my guard down. I'm letting my guard down. I'm following my intuition, but I'm still entrapped by this new situation. And there's something to be found out about ourselves through all of this. And we're just going to have to wait, watch, and see. Yep. Anything else? Harmony's call. Embrace equality and pursue justice. Keep an open mind as answers unveil your path to balance. I mean, with the Queen of Wands here, the Queen of Wands is a bad bitch and she knows it, but there's also that tendency to kind of like, I know more than you, peon kind of vibe. And it's important to know that we are all just trying to get through this life. We could be at different stages and phases, and that doesn't mean anyone's less than or greater than. We can simultaneously like trust that we have a level of skill, knowledge, and wisdom that we fought hard for, and that we can like call on for ourselves, we can simultaneously have that and also know that others are have their own wisdom, their own path, their own journey. We don't know all the answers for them, even though it may seem like we do. And we can't predict what's going to come for other people in their lives. And so probably just mind our own fucking business and be open to them teaching us, even if we feel like we have more wisdom than they do. Okay. And one last card from Nature's Whispers guidebook or oracle deck. Scorpio Rising, December 2024. Let's keep going. December 2024, Scorpio Rising. Get some advice. Some advice. Scorpio Rising, please be clear. Just need to let it go, let it go. I don't know that song. It's not a Disney enjoyer. Make a wish. As a child, you may have been encouraged to blow on a dandelion and make a wish. As you blew the seed blossoms from the stem, they would be carried on the wind so that your wish could be fulfilled. This card is a gentle reminder to set clear intentions about what you wish for in your life. You are being asked what you would like. At this moment, anything is possible. If you were given one wish, what would you wish for? Trust that your wish will be granted at the most opportune time and in the manner that supports you in the fullest. I mean, it's a message to keep on keeping on in my eyes, that like, whether we're thinking about it or not, or manifesting, if you're not into that whole thing that feels like too much woo, it's mostly just like, what are you dreaming about? What are you using your imagination towards? The things that you dream about the most are the things that naturally you're going to put a lot of focus and effort and expectation on too. So, instead of worrying about how to solve all the issues, spend some of that energy just like, imagining what could come of the project that you're currently working on, what could come of how you're building yourself and becoming more of this King of Pentacles energy. Yeah, stay focused on goals and take a deep breath, I would say. What time is it? Yeah, it's time for me to quit. I've got to go to work soon. Scorpio Rising. I really enjoyed that reading. I hope it was helpful. I'm sorry I made it about myself. I was just so eager to fucking know. And hopefully this is relevant to you in any way. And if not, check in with the Venus signs at the middle of the month. So that's more for relationships. And then I'm going to have other stuff that I'm coming out with soon that's better shown and not told. So just stay tuned for that. And until then, I'll see you later. Bye.